We're still on time though. We're still early. My bad. I've actually been ready. My monitor is just not turning on, so I'm trying to like hopefully fix that in the next like 2 minutes. How are we doing though? We here. 4 minutes till one. Oh, guys, shouldn't see. Let's go. Let's go. Not really. Nah, we here early. The banner's not here yet. That's what we scheduled the stream like 15 minutes ahead of time. Caleb making a JoJo game. I have seen it. I mean, to be fair, it's not fully Caleb. I think they're polishing it, actively developing it, but about time. It's been like 5 years since they announced it. But the really good. I think, unironically, it might be the best the JoJo game has looked. And it's coming globally too, so that's pretty cool. Thinking about your 2023 end of year shaft? Let's not do that. Let's get out there right before a new banner. Let's not do that. They are making a JoJo game. It's coming out near the end of 2026. Quite a while away, to be fair. I mean, it's out there. If you just search KLab JoJo game, you'll find it. It is coming out in English, by the way, so that's kind of cool. It's funny enough, it's releasing everywhere but Japan. Which is like, you would think, why? But I don't know. It's going to be the first ever global game, so that'll be kind of cool. When does game drop? He was supposed to drop on Soul Resonance in 2 days' time. Literally, this time, in 2 days, 48 hours, he would be here. But they delayed it by a week, so I think on the 9th. My monitor is not working right now, no. The left, basically, long story short, it's the cable. I need to buy a new one. I've literally spent the last hour trying to turn it on. It's such a to have to be in. I've like constantly turn it on and off until it just starts working. Maybe later in the stream, if I just turn it on, it'll work. Do you have to restart the game? Nah, it'll just be there. Unless it's a day down. Already started or happens. You should be able to do it from there. Alright. Either way, I guess we could just open up BBS. Before it goes pop. One second. Alright. I think we're good to switch in. Let's go, baby. Oh. Let's go, baby. Hold on. There's no background music. Oh, I turned my headset off. Why did I do that? Volume. And there we go. Should I have volume now? Yes, sir. Alright, the banner should be up. Good luck for those that are summoning. Auto. We got a new background. We got a new background. What? Are they going to play the trailer in the back? Wait, my game menu is on? Oh, okay. That's why. Hold on, we gotta change the team real quick. We gotta change the team real quick. We gotta put the energy out there. The bonkest of Shunswees. The Hado of 90s Aizen. And there's no Ikaku that I can think of right now, so I think it's Minder Ranka. No. Was he a Holo Killer? When would that come out? Around here, right? This is a really cool banner, by the way. Like, a bit random, but if we go to like rate premium banners, not hype banners, like that, like our big celebration banners. That Believe banner with Toshiro, Kenpachi, and Ikaku was kind of like random, but it was kind of cool. When we get the Hot Moose Sauce in the point event. So 5 more points. I don't assume there's any news that says Shunsui's getting Frenzy free. No. No, Linus. No, Linus. Alright. Good luck on your summons. I'm going to take a celebratory gamer sub straight away. But that's going to bless us with Bankai Shows. We made it to another year. 2026 is going to be bigger than 2025 for BVS. Lemvadi, final season. We're going to get core 4 characters this year or next year by the time, because, you know, it's still the 31st. Let's do our free multi. Bankai Shunsui is here. So we're here with him. Skip that. We don't care about no 4-star multi. Goal for today with our summons is to get Shunsui, Ikaku, and Aizen. Just all of them once, right? But because we are going to do 25 steps, any Ichigos, Senjimarus, Arskins would be nice. Other than that, though, Gremmy, Giselle, Tenjiro, Bambietta, all max extended. So it's literally get a new character, which is Basby, or like, I guess anyone from the top row would be good, besides Gremmy, because he's getting max extended. Either way, here we go. First multi of the day, last set of summons for the year. And we're starting off with a 5-star. Yes, sir. But who is the 5-star going to be? Let's find out. Got a sense of that. Oh, that was an Orihime fake out. Chance of us getting a 2-1 here is relatively low, but we'll see. You got a 4-1? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Alright, let's just skip. If we see Orihime fake out, because we have 25 multis to do here, we'll just end up skipping. Next multi! Next multi! I don't think that's looking good. Unfortunate. That's fine though. We'll let the cooldown happen. You smell an Aizen fake out? Hopefully, because when was the last time that happened to us? And we've gotten some 3-1s, some 4-1s before, but there haven't been Aizen fake outs. So like always when it comes to our summons, hopefully we can get, to be fair, I was going to say we want to get at least 2 characters before we get to step 25. That way we can get the entire banner. If I don't get Ikaku at all in these 25 step summons, I probably don't care that much, because it's Ikaku. So if we get Aizen, great, I can pick Shunsui. If we get Shunsui, great, I can pick Aizen. But we get duplicates. Orihime, what character are you blessing with me today? And we're getting Asking. We'll take it. Again, if I was to get some filler characters here, it would be last year's banner. For the record, I think Arskin's 1-5, Senju's 2-5, and Ichigo is also 2-5. So, free Yoruichis? No, Yoruichis. Free Ichigos and free Senjus is what we are asking for. A few more Askins now, I guess, at this point. Wouldn't say no to it. Right, hasn't been too good thus far, but 5-star animation here. Guaranteed 5-star. Now, it must be a 2-1 here. There must be a 2-1 here. You got Shunsui first multi. Congrats. I love that summon quote. I can't believe she's a year old now, you know. That's kind of crazy. Alright, we'll take that. Not too bad, not too bad. We got 2 of last year's summons. Already better than last year, technically. Because we got Senjumaru and also asking, like, what, 5 steps? That didn't happen last year. Uh-oh. Forced animation there. Let's do a con multi. Let's switch up a little bit. Con needs to bless us. 445 large ESP crystals? I didn't know he gave that many. Not getting matters right now for me, but... Nice multi! Let's go! Oof. Okay. I would like to get duplicates. I'll be honest. I do want a 5-5. Again, I haven't 5-5'd the character without special move sources in a while. I don't have that many tech sources too. I only have like one, so if I was to 5-5 Shunsui, I would like to get a few copies. And right now we're almost halfway there. We're nothing to show for it thus far. No Ichigos. What are the Ichigos at? 5-star animation there. I don't think this is the guaranteed step, but we are getting... What? That's how it's done. That's such a sick summon quote. It's rare for us to get a character like Bankai, like their actual activation, for the summon quote. That's hard. Look at that artwork, man. Why do you have to have Frenzy +2? Why do you have to have Frenzy +2? We'll take it. Hey, we need all the dupes we can get now because he only has Frenzy 2. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I tapped through. My bad. I'm not beating the, I guess I'm not beating the allegations, but like, I like tapping through. People don't like it when I tap through. But I like tapping through. I don't like skipping. And sometimes, unfortunately, when you are tapping through and you're pretty excited, you end up skipping the summon quote. So, my bad. But that was step 9. 2 in 1. That's what I'm talking about. Next step, let's get another Shunsui. And an Aizen. Tenjiro. Well, at least that's Shunsui done. That's his SP and focus store, right? Hopefully you get a 2 in 1 in, because it is a guaranteed 5-star. Do not want to see Tenjiro be the only character. It's looking like it, unfortunately. Unfortunate. Because Tenjiro is 1 out of 5. Would like to see some Ichigos here, though. Would like to see some Ichigos here. Step number 11 is going to be a Tsukishima fake out. No way. No way. Here's our first one. Don't be Bambio. Oh! Hey. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's we're done. Definitely, if I was smart with orbs, I would stop here. Realistically, I would. I don't need Ikaku, and I don't really need duplicates. You don't need dupes in this game. But we have a second character coming up. Is it another Aizen? Are we going 2 for 2? Potentially. Okay. Listen. After what might be 12,000 orbs, we, I think, just pulled our first Giselle, by the way. I have Giselle Max Transcended. But we did 25 steps from their banner, her banner, like, a year ago. Had to pity Giselle. And then I think she was filler one time, like, a few months ago, and I didn't get a single copy. So it took us, like, what? 60 multis to get Giselle. Outside of pity. Unfortunately, again, doesn't do anything, but, you know. We take the eyes. We take the Aizen. I'm gonna get another 5. I'm gonna get another 5. Let's see Ichigo. Oi! Not bad. I don't have Basby. We'll take it. So that was a 5-star animation. Could be a 2-1. Could be a 3-1. Are they getting cooked by the New Year's banner for One Piece? What was the New Year's banner for One Piece? I don't play the game anymore, but I do like to see the new characters. Finally got Basby though, man. Took forever. Over a whole year. But we finally got him. Right now, I think I'm only missing like Christmas Retsu from like last year's banners. Alright, not looking too good right now. Could be an Aizen fake out. No. Again, for me personally, it's Gear 5 Bonnie. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Personally, for me, whenever I do get an Aizen fake out, it's normally on a 2 butterfly. Golden Light. That's a fake out? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a super sort summon quote. It's not easy. It's not easy. I should stop it. I really should. Finally, though, man. It had been forever since we've had to, since we swept the banner. To be fair, we did do that 2 weeks ago. To be fair, but that was different type of banner. But finally, we swept a banner. We're having to go to step 25. Having said that, it's an end of year banner. We're still going to step 25. That's what I'm talking about. Killer Spy? Finally. We're going into the New Year's. Never beating the allegations. We're a spy. Unfortunately, my spy privilege didn't get frenzy free on Shunsui. So. Alright, Giselle, we appreciate you. We don't want to see you anymore. Please. Please. Why Ikaku them? Again, there was so many better options that they could have done for Ikaku. It's Gear 5 Saturn, another Kuma. No Luffy? Oh, I guess Luffy is technically in Bonnie's gameplay, right? Okay. What was I saying? 2-1 is cool. No Ichigo's. Where's the Ichigo's at? I only have a 2-5. I want to 5-5 him. I want to 5-5 him. That is not a fake out. It is not. Little cooldown. 5-5 Ikaku, 1 Aizen, and 0 Shunsuis. That is unfortunate. Hey, the Ikaku might go crazy, though. The Ikaku might go crazy. But yeah, Ikaku was chosen just because they didn't want to put a hype character for Brave Battles. Maybe. Sorry. I was going to say maybe they learned their lesson from Uryu. But like, this isn't a new thing. They've always done hype characters for Brave Battle units. And that's always come with disappointment that they end up being Brave Battles. So, this is like the first time they actively chose someone for a big banner that isn't hype. Because it's Ikaku. Again, I feel like Gerard would have made, not more sense, but would have worked. But you know, it's fine. It means a future character can be more hype now. Unfortunately, this summon is not that hype because we're getting Tenjiro. Let's skip that. What did you do about the bonus abilities? I had a video planned. I've not uploaded it yet. But it's a good change. It's a good change. All the characters got buffed, essentially. That dominate. Next multi number 19. One more guaranteed 5-star. I think in this case, we're probably going to pick Aizen on our pity ticket unless we get more duplicates of Shunsui and or Aizen. But no Ichigos. Man, I wanted to at least maybe get him 5-5, you know? Some more not Tenjiros. Let me stop myself there. Some more Senjus, please. 5-star animation. This is our guaranteed 5-star. Our last guaranteed 5-star today. And we're getting... Ah, it's such a good summon quote. I love it. 2 more. 2 more. He might need all the dupes he can get. Friendly +2 and all. Absolutely dropping 2 swords on Shunsui. I might be there with you. I might be there with you. Let's skip for him. That's a 3-5 Shunsui. A 3-5 Shunsui. Next step, 21. The last 5 steps. Make or break right now. Let's see it. That's a fake out. Yes, sir. Orihime, I appreciate you. What are you blessing me today with? Man, why does he not have frenzy free? It's like... That's insane. Finally, man. We finally actually are getting something like duplicates. Let's go. We got him 5-5 then at this point. I have a tech source for this character. 4-5. Let's go. Let's go. One more. We're going for the 5-5. We're finishing up. Let's go. Technically, if we get Aizen now, we can just pick the other one, right? We can just pick Shunsui on the ticket. 25 step couldn't sweep. Hopefully you got Aizen and Shunsui. If you don't get Ikaku, you're not missing much, honestly. 5-5 Aizen? I don't think we can do that right now, to be honest. Okay, now they're just giving us, like, the driest of multis. Should I go for Ikaku? Nah, you don't need Ikaku. Alright, 2 more multis. 2 more multis. Now you're upset. Nah, we've been saying it. I said the Shunsui having Frenzy 2 like doesn't bother me that much, but it is still dumb. It's still dumb that they nerfed an end of year headliner, you know. The last 3 multis just went to absolute waste. So this is our guaranteed. It's not a guaranteed 5-star. We can get a 4-star here, but we do get the ticket that lets us pick Shunsui or Aizen. Damn, they kind of like shined the 4-5 Shunsui in my face and then said, nah, no more. No more for you. Alright, let's level up some characters and do the last 2 discounts before we do the selector ticket. Real quick, let me check the choose a 6-star. Damn. I mean, to be fair, I do have like majority of the characters. What do I even pick? What do I even pick? Nothing here is like worthwhile. The sound effects on Shunsui are sick. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Really, all I care about. Rook is. I'll pick him. I guess Orihime. I want Paris or Rukia the most. 5-5 Shunsui, 5-5 Aizen, 2-5 Ikaku, full 50 summons. 50 summons is a lot, to be fair. But you got both 5-5. I've been there. Well, I do 50 steps, and I get absolutely nothing. I didn't get a 5-5. I mean, we did 50 steps 2 years ago, and I didn't get a single Yuha. Got Shunsui and Aizen and Ikaku 2-5. Who should you get from the ticket? Honestly, whoever you like the most. I would probably say Shunsui, because he maybe needs it the most. Probably. But technically, Ikaku gets better at 3-5, because he can pick up stamina, attack, focus for Brave Battles. But it's also Brave Battles, so like, it doesn't matter much. Probably go for Shunsui or Aizen, who's never you before. Prefer. But technically, yeah, technically a 3-5 Ikaku would actually be probably the best. But then it's Brave Battles, so it's kind of like, yeah. Maybe use Ikaku for like the next week in Brave Battles. See how it performs if you really need the stamina. Alright, let me just pick random characters here because like nothing is really gonna get me anything good here. I really feel like I have like everyone 5-5. Let's pick the Aaroniero, just because there's like 9 else for us to pick. Right, show me Paris or Rukia, please. That's the only thing we want. 10% chance. White and yellow? There was no one for us to pick. Right, let me quickly max out these characters. Oh, look at the Shunsuis. It's always so cool seeing a new character. Like, multiple copies in your box. When they're new. Is the SP link even worth it? No. I don't even use the SP links all that much, to be honest. Even with EX links, I still kind of... I mean, obviously, I do use them when I can. But I still kind of stick to my resurrected links. I kind of like Yoruichi's link the most. That gives recharge, strong attack damage, and long stride. The Shuntipura kind of annoying. They should make an option for you to turn it off if you don't like it. 1-5 shouldn't be enough. Should be. Like, I mean, I know he only has Frenzy plus 2, but yeah. Where the game wants you to use it, you should be fine with 1-5. Unfortunately, we can't try out Shuntu today in GQ. There's no GQ for him right now. They put Gremmy in the banner because they know Shuntu ain't clearing on his own. They did lower the HP. He might be fine. It's crazy thing 3 years ago someone would have looked at you and said you're crazy, he only has Frenzy 2, yeah. I think to be fair, I think the power creep post 10th Annie was a bit crazy. Like, Frenzy 3 kind of came the norm. To be fair, you would expect it for end of year, anniversary. That's what it was like last year. Like, last year, Frenzy plus 2, good damage outputs for end of year, and anniversary was Frenzy 3. This year, though, like, every end of month, there was a Frenzy 3 character. I'm going to say this because I've been told something. If you don't want to hear a potential banner spoiler, mute the video for like 20 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. I've heard we're getting a new Basby and Ugrim. That's it. That's all I know. I don't know when. I don't know when. But it's a little, yeah. When we get a Danga remake? I don't know. I only know like one upcoming banner. I wish we would get a remake of Aizen and, to be fair, Aizen had it a lot, like, really good, but a Danga Ichigo too? I was going to say, to be fair, with any Shinji, I wouldn't know. I literally, I tried to avoid leaks, to be fair. So I'm kind of being like a hypocrite saying that one banner, but that's all I've heard. Someone told me about it. What was I saying? No Ichigo battle is crazy. No Ichigo is crazy. I don't want to level up the characters just yet because I want to kind of like keep the inventory short, you know. But yeah, I was gonna say, right, surely we'd get a Danga Ichigo this year because what Ichigo would we get? But we do have confirmation that we are gonna get 3 characters from the final core when the anime is airing. So you can pretty much guarantee we're going to get a new Ichigo. The question is, though, is it Bankai Ichigo or Honor Salvation? Because truth be told, they could do, or we might get a 5th Annie remake for like pre-Annie. Yeah, you're right. We should get Honor Salvation this year. If they're picking 3 characters that they want to release as soon as possible when the episodes air, you have to do Ichigo. But like, are we going to get Honor Salvation and Bankai? Are they 2 separate units? Maybe, you know. Would 2 of those 3 characters be Ichigo? Yoruichi Kisuke? Probably not. There's only 3. And there's so... Hopefully everyone knows what's going to happen in the final season. So we're not saying, like, proper spoilers, but... Some people are saying 3 characters new to the game. They never said that, by the way. I'm pretty sure they never said that. I've been seeing people say... What do you call it? Like, it'll be Kazui and stuff. Like, nah, that's not happening. It'll be a big character. Yeah, either way. Without saying spoilers, I guess, for those that haven't seen the final season. If you know, you know. There's a lot of big character transformations. Probably, like, off the top, you can name 6 of just Soripas alone. There's a lot with Ichigo. There's the final fight. I think it might be the final fight with those 3. But I don't know. It's like there's so many characters. It's like, damn, what do you do? You know? The timing is weird because if those 3 characters part 2 of the length Annie, who could be part 1? Yeah, no idea. The thing is, though, it could be 3 characters split across 3 different banners. Like, maybe episode 1 drops. We're probably going to see the Horde of Salvation, because that was shown in the trailer, right? That should be straight away. So maybe by the time episode 1 drops, we get Horde of Salvation Ichigo. A couple episodes later, we maybe get a certain character, and then we maybe get Ichigo at the end. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. If they did do the final fight, who's part 1? I wouldn't say no to like 2 Yuhas in an anime. Imagine part 1, original Yuha, part 2, a new Yuha. What did you get? We got pretty lucky. We're still summoning though. We have 2 more multis. I'm kind of stalling right now. I'm new to the game. What do you do with characters you got 5/5 already? You just sell them for transcendence points. It hurts to sell characters that are really cool and new, that are really good. But if you have them 5/5, there's nothing for you to do with them. You technically could save them as links, but... Yama... Oh. How would we feel about that? Part 1, Yama and Ishibe, canon. And then part 2, final fight. That'll be hype. I mean, at the start of the anniversary, it'll be a bit weird. Like... You know, that'd be a bit weird. But when you see the entire package, it would look better. Can they release characters before the episodes? They can release them probably at the same time, maybe soon after. The thing is with K-Lab, they're not like Bandai, where they can't just drop a banner on the same, unless they change things. But, you know, when UI Goku came out, I think right after the episode aired, they released him in-game. I don't think BBS can do that. They technically can, but they've never done that. They're going to do... Maybe we see the episodes on the 7th of the month. I don't know. And then on the 13th, the next banner, we get Ichigo. Or the next end of month, after that episode airs, we get Ichigo. Something like that. But in BSR, will core weapon stamps ever come back? Core weapon stamps don't leave. Sorry, weapon stamps? Yeah, they'll come back with the characters whenever they return. BBS, hey Yama? Yama hasn't had it that bad, to be fair. We have to max Aizen. Yes, look at him. I do hope we get Chet Aizen in other games too. Bankai, Yama, and Rose Part 1. I would go easy. You didn't get a single zombie Bambia? Locked out there, bro. Yeah, Power Yama is one of those characters that had to... They changed Guild Quest because of Yama. I mean, there was other characters too, but Yama was the one that, like, dictated the whole GQ nuke meta. Do you play non-Bleach games? Yes. Literally, one of the main reasons why I started the stream late. Hold on. I was playing Rivals till like 3 AM. We were doing some rogue farming. And yeah, it ruined my sleep schedule. Oh, I'd love to put attack on him. Not like it matters. Oh, yeah, we didn't get any Mila Rose. Damn. What other gacha right now I play Wua? I mean, that's like the only two. BSR, VBS, and Wua. What do you think that kid would do now they go to competition? Lock in, hopefully. Lock in, hopefully. They're kind of lucky that BSR isn't in Japan. So Japanese players only have BBS to play. Global have options. But there is Mirror's High releasing. Maybe not even next year, you know. The summer 2026 release date or date is for more news. So we might not even see you. That game released next year. So yeah, for those that did miss it, by the way, damage to dominated enemies is a bonus ability. 30%. Took them a while. Took them a while. But there we go. Eyes and ears maxed. I need 300 orbs, right? $350. Life feels good. You don't get shafted? Yes, sir. All right. Final two multis. Here we go. Final two multis. Can we get an Aizen or a Shinju? That's what we're looking for. If we get a Mila Rose, if we get Ichigo, that's nice and all. But we really only want Aizen or Shinju here in the two discounted steps. And then we'll just pick the other one through the summon ticket. No fake out there on free butterflies. Outrageous. Outrageous. They baited us there with the free butterflies. Right, last multi of the year. Here we go. Man. What an anticlimactic end to our summons. What anticlimactic ends. So, the question now is, do I firefight Shunsui? Or do I keep Aizen 1-5? I think the answer is keep Aizen 1-5. Let's firefight Shunsui. Why don't he have frenzy free? I'm gonna keep saying that. Oh no. Alright. Pretty easy choice. I want my GOAT. I saw some people say this is a little teaser for Bankai Yama. Right? Shouldn't we introduce the new trigger boost? You go from first down, second to third, and then ults. Get all your attacks back. Maybe they're going to do that with Yama. You do east, south, west, and then north. That'd be hard. That'd be so sick. Let me just make sure we all see Shunsui. We all see Shunsui? Alright. Alright, there we go. Use the moose source. No, we have a moose source. We can put on Aizen if we really wanted to. It's the same. If I picked Aizen here, I have to use a moose source on Shunsui. But we got the 5-5 Shunsui! Let's go! Let's go. They're 100 doing that with Yama. Hopefully, man. Because right now, that's what I'm looking forward to most. It was always Shunsui. His model is good, though. He's always had, like, a bigger head. I don't assume he blinks. For the record, for anyone that doesn't know, the original Shunsui has a blinking animation. Can we show it? It's like super hard to see. Let me... Now we wait. Now we wait. I promise you he blinks. Pose-wise, the old one has the advantage of having cat in here. It looks goofy from behind, but like, you know, it's cool from the front. I could have sworn he blinks. Maybe it's the 5-star. No, because 6 stars were a thing. Unless they updated it. It might just be super rare. We're having a staring contest right now. Alright. Nah, I promise you, I swear this guy used to blink. Maybe it's the resurrected character. Maybe, let me go album. Peak 7 AM content. His eyes follow you? There's no way. Ah, why is it not blinking? Why is it not blinking? He's blinking with the other eye. I promise you I'm not making this up. I promise you I'm not making this up. This character used to blink. They might have patched it. Hold on. There's the 4 power assurance. We have first done, second done, third done, and then the 4th done. Yes, sir. Shout out to Gasai, undiagnosed schizophrenia. That's crazy. That's crazy. Appreciate you though. And shout out to Zoro. Holo tier for 11 months. How's your day? My day's just started with a firefight Shinsui. So it's a pretty good start to the day. Pretty good start to the day. Wow, what did Empos? It's him floating down? I think that's when he... I actually don't know where that's from. I'm sure it's from one scene, though. I appreciate it. Newson, Guz. I probably butchered your name. I apologize, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. When he, yeah, that's what it was, right? It was when he, yeah. And I knew I recognized him teleporting or jumping down somewhere. 250 SP. Go to my old Shinsui or showcase the Shinsui? I don't think I... Have I showcased him? It would be a resurrection. 5-5 Shinsui, 5-5 Ichigo? 5-5 Ichigo? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Should I reroll for my 3-star focus or 3-star SP? I think focus is better. So if you have... it's kind of the same. But it's a little bit better to have focus. But I'm good with SP on my characters. Yo, these characters take hella essence scrolls now, because like 14. Wait till can I give us 4 to 5-star extra slots? I'm not sure, remember that, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, we're not doing level 14 that. 45 minute rows better than 55 Chads? But honestly, I don't think it matters. I would say Chad's probably still better. I might be wrong in that. But as it really comes down to who has the better Chad. Sorry, who has the better what's his name? Uru. Yokaku still got... Yeah, it's Ikaku, right? He's a Mind's human, bro. I mean, a Mind's sorry, but he's gonna get destroyed by Oryu. And again, even if he was a Stamritter, if he was a Mind Stamritter, he'd also get destroyed even more faster than Ikaku. So it's kind of like, damn. Mina Rose won't be better, but Chad has the stat boost. That's the reason why you would want to use Chad. He has the extra stats. Right, so for Shunsui, we're going to go with full stam and damage to lacerate. And then we're always going to be using Yoruichi as a bonus ability. Ikaku, Bully, and Chad? Yeah, Ikaku's more of a Chad counter, to be fair, and Mila Rose counter. Unfortunately, not that great of a EX skill, but still not bad. Because he has, like, no devastation, right? It's a bit weird. Here's 20%. Oh, he has 50 built in, never mind. Trying to 5-5 10 Fanny Rukia. How close are you? How close are you? Because, how I get 200 Essence Scrolls? I haven't... To be fair, I did farm like 200 during the Priani event. If you had 3 hours a day to spare, as bad as that sounds, the pre-anniversary countdown event was a crazy event for Essence Scrolls. You were able to get 30 a day. I didn't get 30 every day, but a lot of days I did. Who do you think is better in Limit Breaker, Shunsui or Aizen? I would hope Shunsui, because he has the killer advantage. But Shunsui also busts Ichigo and Rukia, so I would say Shunsui. You have Shunsui and Aizen 2-5. No Ikaku. I would get Ikaku. If you have Shunsui and Aizen 2-5, get Ikaku. A duplicate of Aizen and Ichigo, Aizen or Shunsui would be nice, but Ikaku is Orbs. Even though Ikaku is like not a must, it's still Orbs at the end of the day, you know. Man, I can't believe I didn't get a single Ichigo, but hey, we got the 5 Shunsui. We got the 5 Shunsui. We'll take it. We'll take it. Do I play Rebirth of Souls? Not much, but I've heard it's gotten better with the updates. I come back for new characters, but I'm not much of a fighting game player. But I still put like 100 hours into it. I still got 100% achievements. That's something I've never done for any PC game. So I had my fun with it. I enjoyed the game for what it was. And I really liked... What is this picture? That's from the sub-stories, right? I really liked the DLC choice. Again, that was my perfect lineup. When they announced the 4 DLC characters. Like, they have to do Ichibei. They got to do an Ichigo. You have to do Yuha. And I'm biased because of Brave Souls, but you have to do Yachiru. And they did. So, pretty happy with the DLC choice. And also the character design for each DLC was really good. If we get a sequel game with Blood War characters and hopefully some Fullbringers, and like every new character is designed in mind like they designed the DLC units, would be a crazy sequel. They just need to cut out on the... They need to improve online, make it so it's cross-region, because that's not a thing, cross-platform, and maybe cut the story in half, because it was way too long, but it was a fun game. I'm happy the game exists. But yeah, I haven't played Night Rain, by the way, in a minute. I know the DLC's out. Me and my friends haven't, like, went together and, fought it yet, but I do enjoy me some Soulsborne games. Your game's been black screen for months now. Can't even play the game. On PC or mobile? Why is the numeric case built for Christmas Nini? It's designed for Rukia, not Nini. But Nini probably can be used here because she's a Quincy killer, right? Right, before we start showcasing some characters, the 10th anniversary is finally done. So with that, over the last 5 months, I've collected every single summon ticket for all the exchange shops. So we're going to use them now. So we're going to end the year with some summons on some tickets. I actually used like 500 brace of summon tickets. But let's go ahead and use all these tickets. They are selectors, so we aren't like going to get surprised all too much for like a crazy pull. But I'm kind of curious to see what the selection is myself because I kind of forgot about them. But hopefully we can get some any character from at least these current summon tickets. You think Shinsui is bugged? Yeah, he's got Frenzy Plus too. Yeah, the human... Some 2015 summons here. 4? 5? Oh. 6? Oh. Yeah, real quick, I'll show it on screen. I'm surprised they didn't announce a new exchange shop. I know it like the exchange shop was only for 10 Fanny, but there is this coin. This is an exchange shop coin. So maybe when con gets added to the game, remember we are getting a new free con in like a week's time. So maybe in a week we'll get a New Year's exchange. That's something they didn't announce. We are done summoning. Oh, the new mechanic doesn't work? Really? Any PC games you're looking forward to? Oh. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so. It still works. Are you doing the right order? I really like that SF3 sound effect. Can you hypothetically activate it again? So this does last a minute. Advice to get Hogaku's? I think you get it from the Con's Soul Tree Bonanza. Oh, that would have been... They can... Again, they... Besides the Frenzy Free, there's a lot of potential with this new mechanic. Like, imagine you get all this, and Frenzy Free, and an EX move, and also an extra Soul Bomb. You know? That'd be kind of crazy. That'd be kind of crazy. Because, yeah, this literally stacks. The potential, man, yeah. Let's wait a minute. Let's see what happens after a minute. Does the strong attacks reset again? Okay, that's what happened to the transforming characters. When you de-transformed after 30 seconds, you would get all your strong attacks back. I will say, though, even though I really do like this new character, visual standpoint too, the original one definitely had a better normal attack string. But the original one had like one of the best normal attack strings. That was smooth. Black screen on mobile. I think there's a bug. They mentioned it. I think they need to fix it. How many dupes should we? 2-5 is normally enough. I shouldn't have got the full way. No reset on the cooldowns when the character de-evolves. That's fine, but it would have been cool. Is full fanny, full hollow better than Shunsui? Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Alrighty, back to the summons. So in this case, we have 90 tickets here. Now, this does include old characters. Why the essay is not reset? Are you allowed to do it in the right order? It works for me, unless it only works in test play. So I want to see some Blood War characters here, specifically like Senjumaru, Kiryu, and stuff. Let's get that. Luigi. So this ticket gives like seasonals and stuff. Isane. We'll take it. I got baited there. I don't know why I was expecting it to be the new 1000-year Blood War Retsu. Are we getting like... Okay, I thought that was Swimsuit, Mila Rose. Surprisingly a lot of 5-stars here for just like temples. Okay. Those tickets are out the way. So now is the 10 funny tickets, right? Yeah, we get older seasonal waifus. Alright, so we have a 150 here. Let's use this. This is the last day I use my summon tickets, by the way. After this, we're going back to saving up till anniversary, which is 7 months away. And like, I mean, look at me from 10 funny, right? We, if it weren't for the summon tickets, I would not have Ichigo and Rukia on my account right now. Because I did 25 steps and didn't get a single copy of Ichigo or Rukia. That's the guy from Fortnite. What? I thought that was Rin there. How you doing, Kid Discount Sprite? Bon guys, oh. There are more. I'm fine. I'm fine with not knowing more. I'm fine with not knowing more. But I did hear about one of the banners, yeah. Unless there's the Barkai Yama in there, let me know. So I can start saving it. I've not played Fortnite yet, no. Bro, I heard it's like 100 gigs, so like I'm a bit like off put downloading it. But I need to hop on before the Bleach collab leaves. Haliba? That's the newish one. We'll take it. I was too greedy with the summon tickets, exactly. Right, next one. This is a 5-star ticket. Any premium character in the game? Can we get Kon? I'm not sure what character I do want. I mean, obviously a 10 funny character would be nice. I haven't maxed transcended them. what do you call it? Oh, that was the Christmas one, right? I don't think there's any premium character I want. I guess a dupe of Okiura would be nice, or Byakuya, renewed version. Ah, that's not the new one though. That's not the Okiura we wanted. Ah, that's unfortunate. That would have been like really good timing though if we got that. Right, finally we can put all these tickets to rest though. So these right now are the point event tickets. So they go up to every premium character that released when that point event was out. But we haven't had a premium character in like 6 months. So this pretty much includes every character up to 10 Fanny. Is that the legendary A Fanny? Never mind. I thought that was A Fanny. It's about 100 gigs? Yeah. I'm running out of space, bro. All these games be having crazy sizes, you know. What to put on Ikaki for Brave Battles? Probably dodge and low stam or dodge and attack. I think is the usual go-to. 7th Annie. That's not the Annie character we're looking for. When is this Annie getting resurrected? Technically, it could have been mid-January, but they did push back the resurrections because they released the Yoruichi Soifon. So now mid-January is going to be the White Day banner. So maybe end of January. I'm about to say, I thought that sounded like Renji. You're able to 5-5 all of them in 35 steps and a green move source. That's actually pretty good. We got a 5 version tweet in 25 steps, so pretty good. Pretty damn good luck. I will be honest. I've had worse luck. I've had better. I'm not going to complain about a sweep and a 5-5. With no sources used too. Ooh, Kin. That's cool. I was confused on who that was. Right, there's the ticket from last night. By the way, I was saying to my friend, right? If there's one change I want to see in 2026, which unfortunately hasn't been, like, mentioned, Epic Raids needs to change, man. 2 months for a new ER, if we even get that, is... Just in general, 2 months for an Epic Raid is too long. And literally, last night, I didn't play Epic Raids all month, right? So... me and my friend did some last-minute farming just to buy the orbs, the essence scrolls, the summon tickets, and the... what do you call it? Just the more important items. The summon tickets, the orbs, the essence scrolls. I was done Epic Raids in 6... I'm not even exaggerating. I was done in 6 soul tickets. 6! Now, obviously, I'm someone in a position that I don't need to farm the shop, the entire shop. But, like, bro... I mean, it's nice that you don't have to, like, grind a lot. Like, back in the old days, you have to spend the entire month farming to max out the entire shop. But, like, bro, how am I finishing a month's worth of farming in 6 soul tickets? It is kind of good, but it's also kind of bad at the same time because I want to play Epic Raids, you know? So, it's a good and bad thing. But, like, 6 soul tickets? You know? Pot farming, yeah, I get it. It's a good and bad thing. Like, the achievement system killed farming in this game. That's a good and bad thing, though. Because some people really like the farming, you know? It got them playing the game. But at the same time, the way the farming worked in this game was like... it put you off the game. Because you had to do so much to max out one character. Now you can just chill, casual, play the game, log in daily, and max out your characters over time. So it's a give and take thing. I really can't complain about it. All right, so these are the... we're just going to go in order, right? So some of them are random, seasonals, and premiums. And then some are selectors. So this one right now is, I believe, the random August selector. I have no idea what's which. It should be a premium. It's a premium. We go to Edge Ride. Not what we're looking for. Any character will be great here. Next one. So I assume we're going through all the guarantee tickets first. And then we do the selectors. So that was the seasonal. I was about to say this includes Blood War characters, but this isn't a Blood War character. I don't think she's 5-5 yet. BSR has been locking in doing maths? Is that for the Aaroniero one? Next one. So we're going to go from premium to seasonal. Premium to seasonal. Do you think you should use your ticket on a 2-5 Aizen or 3-5 Shunsui? Shunsui probably gets better than most because he has 22, so probably go with Shunsui. Got a Yukio. Bro said smash. Underpaid free to play. It's literally telling me to show or hide your comment. They know you're talking about Yachi, bro. You gotta look out there, bro. All right, next one. Let's go. Again, Shinji in mind. Unfortunately, not what we're looking for. Again, my account like has everything, so like unless it's like really a specific pull, it's not gonna be too crazy. Next, premium. Okay, we're more excited for the premium ones here. Show me. Damn, double Shinji? That's no 10 found Ichiro. Moving on to October. Seasonal. Shunsui and Aizen build. Full stam. Recharge. Strong attack damage as much as you can. I thought that was the seasonal Rukia. I mean, it is. I mean, I thought it was Parasol. Again, I do want to max transcend all my Rukias. And right now, besides 10 Fanny, which I'll do this year. Next year, sorry. It's not 2026 just yet. I'll hopefully 5-5 But that Parasol Rukia right now is avoiding me. Toshiro, okay. Nothing too crazy. Next one. Into November. Seasonal only 5-star. He's kind of broken in Limit Breaker. For Shunsui, that's good to hear at least. My goat's good inside. This artwork for Byakuya is kind of cursed when you realize he has no nipples. Like, where's bro's nipples at? Which is weird because Yama has one. On his artwork. The Mind one that came out that year. Right, is this our last 2 6-star tickets here? The December. Last premium. Last chance to get a 10 value character. Let's go, baby. We got Chad. How come Caleb love Nini more than Noel? I would assume Nini's more popular. But, having said that, it's actually insane that Noel got the short end of the stick twice. Back to back in like 3 months. There should be a little bit of balance there, you know? Like, Nini just got a really good character. Maybe it's time for Noel to get a really good character. The next banner. If it was like a year between the two, I would maybe understand it. Even then, it would be like, damn, you know, Nini got the spotlight before. But like, bro, Nini's still really good. And then just give Nini another really good character. Really like this unit. Unfortunately, can't do much. All right. The infamous photo print round 4. I want to save it. It's just because. Right, now we have our exchange tickets here. So what is the best for me? I don't know. I don't know. I want to say an old character would be the best to pick here. But I don't think anyone is like really standing out here. Even the old units, because I think I have all the good ones maxed. I did not mean to click on Ririka. Tuesday's not such a joke. It's been like that for like 4 years, though, to be fair. Unfortunately. They had, like, a little moment where they added Blood War characters, at least the first round. They should have continued on with that. Let's just go with Kaku. Kaku's probably the best one I pick. I don't really know who, I don't have, like, maxed. But to be fair, I might have most of them maxed. Not round 4. Jump scare. Right, next one. This is the premium one. I actually maybe prefer the premium ones. Because at least that includes newer characters until we get to Blood War. I don't want to click on anyone, bro. Let's do Ichigo. Visor. I know I don't have him 5-5. You got Ichigo? Nice. We got him too. A different one. The new event looks like 4-star Blood War. I don't think the new... What, the new Ikaku? I don't think the Ikaku art's new, though. Onwards to September. So this has now a little bit of a better selection. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I do have both of those Rukias maxed. Let's double check. It was up here, never mind. Well, the orbs we went all in. Bankai Shinsui. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me with orbs after Bankai Shinsui. It's end of year 2. Regardless of what it was, I think I was always gonna go down to 0. It's how we do it, you know. Now we start saving for like the rest of the year. Not rest of the year, but January end month, depending on what it is. We might do a few steps, but you might not see me do 25 steps for a minute. Let's go in there now. We'll take the now. Oh, Saka, that's actually a good idea for a team, you know. We'll put that in the home screen after this. So for this one, Aaroniero, I already got Aaroniero, so we can't pick him. Aizen, I think, is max. Let's go for Retsu. Might not be do 20. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We want to Retsu. Bro, call me short guy. Nah, Tony, what's your height, bro? Can't be. We have to fact check this. 6'2"? Okay, maybe I am a short guy then. So, I'm 6'1". I might be 6'2", though. I haven't... Bro, 6'2". How greedy. Decisions. This one probably is just pick Bambia because she's a Blood War. And I don't have a max transcended. Is it justified to 2-5 Shuntu a green source? Technically no, because Frenzy 2. But it's Shunsui. If you like the character, go for it. He actually needs it more than most characters, maybe. Oh, we get a Volstanish Giselle. We might have to, yeah. If you really like the character, go for it. Right, this one. I didn't pay attention because I'm pretty sure it's not the seasonal one yet. I'm pretty sure there's a Parasaruki here somewhere. So this one will be Yama. It's pretty much going to be all the new ones. We're all 6'2"? Hint of Spice, to be fair, Shunsui's numbers are being compared to a Giselle. Or an older character, maybe. You're not supposed to compare the values across GQ phases. Because it's compared to a certain character. So if Shunsui's numbers are higher, it could be that he's being compared to like an older character. But again, when it comes to Shunsui, none of the, I assume, calculations are going to include Shunsui's strong attack resets, which is a big part about him. And really the make or break with him right now. So Candace is already maxed. Candace will be the best character to pick here. So I'm going to go with Orihime. Probably the best pick for me. Who's better, 4-5 Mila or 1-5 Ikaku? Probably Ikaku. If you have Ori in the team. To be fair, Mila might actually be better, but maybe the team boost that, or the stat boost that Ikaku gives is better. Alright, next one. Mugetsu is here. Okura is here. I want to pick those characters, but I already got them actions I did. This might be the worst ticket for me. Because there's quite frankly, I don't think anyone to pick here for me, really. I might have like every character here 5-5. Let's go Yami. Let's go Yami. Best accessories for Brave Hours. It's double Chappy and a Golden Pupples is what I do at 5-star plus. Big Yams. Had to sneeze there, sorry. Right, last two tickets. Last two tickets. Mila Rose is here. I mean, Menina is here. But we do not care. Because we're getting Parasol Rukia. Easy choice. Wish she was there at least twice. Almost 9k, yes sir. Yes sir. Soon 10k. When we get the Calamity Ichigo at the same time, be crazy. And then lastly, should I go for Ikaku? You can go about Ikaku. If you don't care about him, skip him. I don't think Ikaku's needed that much. He's a good addition to a team, but he does not make or break a team like Oryu does. Last ticket here is probably no one in particular. Probably just Grimjow. Because he's newer. Midri 100k. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. And with that, all our tickets are done. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, yeah, I would have liked if the tickets had, like, I don't know what they could have done. I mean, added more Blood War characters for stars. Maybe some novel characters too. But I mean, compared to last year, it's kind of the same value, technically. I mean, we had 6 stars, so less orbs, but you did get like 12, 15 tickets, something like that. But, hey, I'm not going to complain, because I finally got a Parasol Rukia. I've been hunting for that for so long. For so long. I'm trying to max transcend my Rukias, and like, they're just, this one's so hard to come by. And I'm still not done. I need 2 more. I can't 5-5. Like, bro, this is the only time I can guarantee her. She's in, like, no banners. With that said, have we maxed out every character? Just to make sure. Oh, that's going to be a hassle to deal with. Should they shred epic rates? He would be sick in epic rates, to be fair. With the strong attacks, right? Should we try that? Raijin Senki Yorobishi? Let me check. I think we actually have a date. So we have... So yeah, Renewed Aizen and Byakuya are returning in the first 2 weeks of 2026. Their files are already in the game. Kubo Art should return. And then we have a new Sword Killer, Rain Sword Killer for mid-month. And then Yoruichi. With no affiliation. Sorry about that. And then if I pull up the files... Where is it? Am I blind? Was it a part of this data patch? Oh, it was last week, damn. They are guaranteed. You can see that. They are guaranteed. But it's 25 steps on that banner. It's like, yeah. All right. For the new Blood War PV? Oh, the pink filter? To be fair, someone pointed out, the original trailer had the purple filter on the Getsuga Tenshu that Ichigo did, and then when the episode released, it didn't have that. So maybe it's just for the trailer. But I think it's fine. I mean, it's definitely noticeable. But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Maybe we'll save judgment for when the episode ends. But I kind of get it. Did we get the orbs for Bankai Life? I actually don't know. Why is technically such a stacked attribute? Because they released 2 for end of year. Like, what? Right, Technique Day. Let me try a solo Shunsui run. Max Transcended. And see how it goes. What can I give him to get like the most damage like this? Where would Oh, Renji gives him a good link too, you know, for the Lacerate. I mean, to be fair, this is a normal epic rates. I think it has 70 mil though. Let me do a solo run real quick. Yeah, we'll try him in Limit Breaker. Probably soon after this. Oh, okay, let's restart that. I can't lie. The Bankai at the start kind of like is blinding. It's blinding. I think in most situations it's fine, but that ER, like, you have to like quickly move. It's cool though. I like it. I like it. I thought that Chat Eisen will be having Sprinter, but rely on movement speeds. That would have been funny. But I don't think most people would have liked that. Imagine no Sprinter. I know you can give it, but that wouldn't run. You kind of need to wait. I'm messing up so bad. Restart that. I'm trying to do a solo run here. It's a bit awkward because we can't inflict status when the enemy's attacking. So I think I need to instantly use my SA1. Yeah, we didn't use any sources, by the way. We fortunately got him 5-5. He's all... Nah, listen. We didn't get the SP boost. Uh-oh. So we can't just wait. Oh, we'd have an increased chance, right? No killer bonus, too. So, yeah, a situation like this is a bit awkward. And these ERs never give you time to attack. Restart that. Restart that. We're trying to maintain the agenda. Listen. I mean, at least he can inflict stars on his. Aizen can't even do that, by the way. In ER. It's just that we're not getting the SP boost. And then also the boss cancelling attacks. There we go. You know, I think if he was frenzy free, we would have one-shot. Damn. That was a crazy nuke, though. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. If he had the frenzy free, though, we would have one-shot there. But again, this is max transcended, by the way, so keep that in mind. Do you think it's an age one? Yeah. It's ER, though. ER, like, is always... Obviously, in ER, you're not doing solo runs, so keep that in mind. Also, in ER, if the character doesn't have killer, it's annoying to use them when you're doing solo runs like this. Because you notice it when you can't reliably inflict status augments. If there was a story per here, we'd do crazy damage, even without being max transcended. That ain't bad, though. That ain't bad. Listen, if your Shunsui ain't clearing Evergrades in 14 seconds, you need the max transcended. 5-5, by the way. 5-5. I mean, that's not bad. That's pretty good. The Soul Bomb, surprisingly, is doing a lot of damage here. Remember, the Soul Bomb also does get damage increase when you max transcend him. Sorry, when you... Obviously, that too, but when you do the correct order of the strong attacks. Well, let's try Limit Breaker. He pales the comparison, obviously, compared to Anniversary. He has Frenzy too, you know, obviously. But he's got the strong attack resets. He's got the strong attack resets. You know? There we go. The question is, who do I use my Soul Bomb on? Is it Shunsui? Probably still Ichigo. Oh, hold on. Let's restart that. We need to make sure we're using Godoichi. There we go. So with the reset angles, that's his whole gimmick though. That's his whole identity though. So this took me a while to get to 24. Alright, nice. Strong attack hit-wise, he'll be pretty good here. No heals, though. But remember, he's also buffing Rukia. And Ichigo's damage up, so keep that in mind. He's affecting the team in ways that we can't really see right now, technically. Definitely noticing a damage increase here. Normally, I don't clear this fast with Ichigo. Same with Rukia. Door effect on Ichigo. I'm excited to see some original aura effects. Oh, and the poise break too. Lovely. And again, the frenzy 2 isn't really noticeable here. Because you just rely on the damage over time status on it. So in Limit Breaker, I think he'd be fine. I think he'd be really good in Limit Breaker. Assuming you can use Swordbers with him. Because you're not, even though the now's a really good buffer too, they offered the same boost. Then now you won't use the Limit Breaker. But then again, with Shinsu, you really only want to use him when they want you to use him. So it's not like you can use him every month, even though technically it would be really cool to do that. Oh, unfortunately, wasn't able to kill that. I'm liking his gameplay though. That's annoying. That's annoying. We have to end it there. If we take a hit, it's done. What did the... We need, what do you call it? That con link to come out in every attribute, man. The upcoming free-to-play one. Stam recovery, long stride, recharge, strong attack damage. Please. I'm tired of taking one hit and the entire run being just trashed, you know? Okay, I could have done better that room, but you know. Okay, that was really good. Yeah, the placement for that box is terrible. No bad. I'm kind of used to using Giselle right now, so it feels weird having poise break. Look at that damage. We don't need frenzy +3. We do, but not in Limit Breaker. When you got poison and lacerate. Not bad. It's kind of a little bit hard to group everyone there with just the second strong attack. Imagine a Gauge character with this mechanic too, though. They've yet to go all out, you know. They always add, like, these new mechanics. But, like, imagine a character with a Gauge effect. With the triggered boost effects. With 2 soul bombs, enemies defeated bonuses. They never go all out with the mechanics they have. With an EX boost that increase your SP. All those broken mechanics. Dude, if we can make it to 26, I should have used my EX attack last room. A bit annoying there's one enemy go away. Yeah, we had to spend like an extra 10 seconds there. That's kind of annoying. We'll keep it going. It's gonna hard damage a lot, but well, that was a bit bad. Actually, you know what? Might be fine. Yeah, Rampage 2, imagine that. Alright. It's very similar with super talent time here, but we might just do it. Break into 25, that is. I'm going to wait for the SP boost to come back. Look at that. 19 seconds to spare. So you definitely noticed the damage increase there. Shuntu is able to clear his stages. I mean, granted, mine's Max Sun did, but I assume it should be relatively fine if you're 1-5. Because you have the damage over time status on it. But the damage boost from Shuntu being in his team, the extra 30 SP, the extra damage, definitely helped us get into 25 with pretty much ease, right? We were kind of struggling to get into 25 last night when I tried it out with Giselle. So, Shuntu got some like extra usability as a support unit, unironically, when it comes to content like this. But again, that's only when you can bring 2 Soripers and you want to bring Shuntu. If there's Soripers, could have done better? Probably. I think we can... Yeah, because look how slow we cleared on 17. 17 was bad. I think 30 might be possible. But it's like super tight. I don't know. But 17 is like the clear, like, okay, we could have improved that. That was terribly so. So with those extra 10 seconds, with Shuntu not taking any damage, if anything, I can maybe get into 26. Maybe get into 26. You know? But at least it feels great. Would love to try him out in Guild Quest right now, but we can't. So let's do some ER runs. Feel free to join. Should have used the Kaku and Nimmer Breaker? No way. There's no way, blood. No way, blood. Also, do we get dev comments today? Feel free to join. You get to try out Aizen and also Shuntu today. I'd actually bring Aizen, but he doesn't get SP boost, so I'd rather not. Did you get any tickets? I haven't farmed like a lot, but nah, we didn't. Let's do a few epic raid runs and then we'll try Brave Battles. I'm currently seat 4, by the way. So unfortunately, I can't do like the craziest test, but you know. Oh, my bad. The 5-5 Aizen? Okay, and you got the focus slot. Man, sweating it in GQ. I see you. I see you. Honestly, I might use a text source on Aizen to get him. Damn! 2-star SP? Put some respect on Aizen, bro. And the cat. How greedy. How greedy. What's better, the 5% damage boost or killer boost? Damage boost, I assume? When we do an arena, I do like, by the way, that he does have arena skills. The one, it's something that no one talks about because it's arena. But at least, finally, although it's been like that for a while now, like a lot of end of month characters get good arena skills. I don't think he picks up long stride though, unfortunately. At least someone doesn't look goofy when you skip it. Okay. But Aizen looks so funny just sitting there. He's just. Oh, he has a really cool end pose with the spiritual pressure effects. That's cool. Is it even spiritual pressure? I guess Aaroniero effects. You think 5% damage to dominate? Hold on. Works better than 20%, I wouldn't be 40. I think 5 is a good sweet spot. It's a bit weird that some stars always get special treatment regarding bonus abilities. Like some will get 40, some will get 20. But 5 is a good number to have. Did one battle with a 5-5 defense Ikaku and he did it okay against a 2-5 Uryu? Okay against Uryu is crazy. Why? No maximization? Did you get the Ikaku though? I assume so. Five Aizen, go with full stamina damage to dominate as bonus abilities for Aizen. Unless you want long stride, give him long stride. But if you have Yoruichi, EX skill, you can just use that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, is Nukin back? Is Nukin back? I know, go on MVP. Let's go. Yeah, real quick, let me check. Do we get dev comments today? They did post one on the 27th. Just recapping the news, so probably not. Ikaku is mids? Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Again, probably for the best. Like I said earlier, you know, it would have been maybe more hype if they added a more cooler character than Ikaku. But then imagine this was Gerard. And again, I'm fine with Gerard being Brave Battle, right? Just hypothetical character to throw out there. I'm fine with Gerard being a Brave Battle unit. I want that, because that's something like that'd be kind of cool. But if he came out and he was mids, nah. Nah. I'd be more hurt at that, him being a mid-Brave Battle unit than actually be a Brave Battle unit, you know? But they need to do something with that, man. Lige, Gerard, and Pineda all could have gotten characters within the last year from Core 2. And, like, now we're about to get Core 3 characters. So, like, they kind of, like, wasted the opportunity to give us, like, one of them last year. Like, all of them last year in their wings from the Senjumaru fight. And then do them again this year or next year with their Core 3 fight. That's funny. Is the special exchange shop bi-monthly? It resets monthly. So right now we have, if you're talking about the epic grade shop, it's right now Noitor and normal epic grades, and then next month that'll be the awakened one. Need a range unit with either Quincy or stun rate advantage? Yeah. Attack boost would be crazy. They might have to bring back dodge. But would that work? What did you have instead of Aizen? Yeah, same. Oh, we had the special exchange. I didn't even see that. Never mind. Okay, this is like month. This is a one-time thing for this month. We might not see it again till June. Okay, that's cool. You can get Toshiro, Kenpachi. They're like the best familiars. You can get a second copy of Esnot. We're done for some extra stuff there. Right, for me, we get the... How popular is Aizen? I don't know about character pose, but it is Aizen. So he's definitely up there. Definitely up there. Was going to ask how the summons went well. The summons went well. No move source needed. And we're done epic grades. See what I mean? It's like, I would like a reason to play more. I mean, I could get the golden scrolls. There's these two. There's a few more things you can buy, but I mean, I already got like 4K. You know? I added 10 seconds to my score with Shuntri because you love them now. Still mid though? Nah, it's the go. You got 10 extra seconds. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's good, bro. What's a good score for 2-5 Rukia? Do I want to reset more? What day is it today? It's Wednesday. Because I got like 40 seconds. But to be fair, I don't think the score's going to matter right now. Right, what comp quests are still available? We'll do a few runs with the Shinsuis. I know I can use Giselle, but I'd rather use Shinsui. Should I use the tech move source on either Aizen or Shinsui for 5-5? Well, I would, if you like, again, when it comes to 5-5ing characters, right? It's always about, do you like the unit? If you like the unit, if you're going to play with them, go for it. Go for it. Can you clear about good nat support? I'm not sure. They did like buff the HP quite a lot. No maximums to the Aizen. We only got one Aizen, unfortunately. Let me quickly switch to... I got the one I wanted the most, to be fair, so I'm pretty fine with a 1-5 Aizen. I could do 5 him. Bye. Oh, 1 second. I'm trying to find the Zeta pill. Not Zeta pill, the speed one. Here it is. I do have a SP one. Let's do that. We're gonna get that speed boost. Just to make sure focus is always better than SP and attack. At 5-5 for GQ, I think so, yeah. It provides a little bit extra damage. I'm not sure the numbers, but I'm kind of fine with just SP. They need to fix Dominate? I don't think they are. I don't think they are. It's annoying though, right? It's like, damn. You can't even get the SP boost. Like, I don't understand. Can someone try now on our team? What is it? I mean, I guess I can play in single player. Is this different? Did they change the rooms? I was playing this, right? I don't remember being Christmas themed. Did I also the entire time without realizing? It's gotta go with all the... Hey, yo. It never changed? How did I never realize? That's crazy. We got the boost. You were saying 1-5 Kaku over Max Mila? Max instead of Mila might be better, actually. Just for, like, if you maybe go with defense. I'm actually not sure, to be fair. Maybe it doesn't really matter much, because it shouldn't be. I mean, Uryu. I've not been able to get tickets yet. And I think the tickets actually have a higher chance, technically. Because you can get the 10 drops. First time being dominated, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure which aura takes priority. I know the SP boosts, the SP stats that they give, they won't stack. Bro, Max transcended 2 Eisens in one day. How greedy. On BSR and BBS. That's crazy. That's crazy. How many sources did you use? Do you not have to use sources? For focus, you have to hit 1,000 above. Yeah, if you take your focus stat to above 1,000, you get more damage per focus stat. But that's what the 2-5 gives. You get guaranteed criticals. Although I think depending on your attribute tree system, you pretty much guarantee focus, like being above 1,000. Even at 1-5 nowadays. His Nat is so weird. I'll let you not try out his Nats. That's kind of funny then. Is he like the only Nat character to not move forwards? As a melee unit? Do I not have long stride? I swear I put on Yoruichi. Don't you think we need a special OP character that has animated 2D art? Live 2D art, I'd always be down for. I just don't think it's going to happen, though. Just not what K-Lab does. But that would be really cool. I will be honest. Again, I said it before. I remember when Kuryoshiki came out, when they showed the artwork with Kenpachi, Zaraki, as a Shiro, Kuryoshiki. When they showed all their art, I'm like, yo, this art looks crazy. Imagine it had those effects it had in the trailer. It'd be so sick. Yes, sir. Let me try Aizen for the next run. Got a couple hundred droplets there. Rate to rate the same? Yeah. All right. Which is first? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. It makes sense then, right? It makes sense. Let me try Aizen. We did not put Yoruichi on. Should did a pretty good link though. 42 sad. The devastation isn't crazy, but you know. Man, so many good tech characters this year, you know. Is tech the best attribute right now in the game? Probably, right? Definitely would have been if Shunsui had Frenzy plus 3. They got Renji, they got Yoruichi, they got Aizen now, they got Shunsui. Who else is there? Macy for normal attack damage characters. I mean, she was pretty good. It's crazy. Heart's got nothing. All they've gotten this year was 2 GQ characters before anniversary, and then after anniversary, it's just been NAD units. Alright, let's see Aizen. Yes. You barely see him. Yeah, he literally just stands still. That's funny. One mugging over Jushiro's dead body. That's it. To be fair, even though you're more so going to see the character just move normally like this. Like, it's rare for you to actually move. You're always flash stepping. I don't think this is a good stage, yeah. Aizen should have been hot. Yeah, they both didn't need to be technique. I don't know why they did that. I think Shunsui would have been cooler as a hot unit. I always expect him to be powered for some reason. Who was the 10th anniversary ambassador? Did they announce the 10th anniversary ambassador that early? Yes, sir. Yeah, Aizen's cool. Aizen's cool. They did, yeah, they did make Aizen technique to make Senju worse. Unfortunately. To be fair, even maybe if I mean the thing is, you could still use Senju. You probably would you still use Senju? I mean, right now we have actually some good boosters, so probably not. Probably not, because Aizen will be fine on the extra stages. I don't think Aizen will struggle that much on the extra stages, right? So sure, Senju's damage output will drop in the EX stages, but her damage output's still going to be really good and helpful in the first 5 waves. So I'm not sure if you would still use Senju. You probably can, but the meta right now probably is just the super boost Aizen. So use Nanao, and then use like Bambia for the team boost. Should they get in Frenzy 2 reminds me of Halloween about getting Frenzy 1? I get it. It's a bit different though. It's a bit different. Because at least Shunsui has the new mechanic. So he doesn't feel inherently outdated straight away. You know? And also again, it's a bad thing regarding K-Lab right now. Like, they also annoyingly changed the stats for each GQ. So, like, okay, sure, he does have Frenzy plus 2, but they also nerfed the HP to compensate the Frenzy plus 2, which is dumb. They should have done Frenzy plus 3. But, you know, again, 6 months ago, before the anniversary, when every GQ had the same amount of HP, technically, even though you're not using every character in the same phase, you are competing. You're going to be comparing scores. Like, oh, Ichigo did 55 seconds. I want to see Shunsui do that on his stage. Unfortunately, right now, you don't get that, because every GQ has different HP. So it's like, okay, it's annoying that he does have Frenzy 2, but GQ, where it matters the most, he's gonna have less HP in his phase. So you're not even gonna like really notice the lack of Frenzy 3. If that makes sense. So that's why personally for me it's like, they should have done Frenzy 3. I don't know why they didn't. But it's like, it's not that big of a deal because the way GQ is being handled right now. Alright. Door effect to do blinding. I think this version of it is fine. But yeah, the start of it is definitely because the white and then the Blankai branch. A little bit. Another Noel stage. Can we get 1k tickets? I think so. But remember, the 1k ticket is, I mean, this one might be different because it actually has different rewards this time. But the 1k ticket is, like, super rare, like always. They won't do the different HP thing forever, though. You're right. You're right. I think he'll take a bigger hit. Again, it's one of those ones, though, like, when they want you to use a new character, when they want to replace the character, they'll replace the character. You know? But he will take a big hit when they do want to replace him, because they could just do a speed character and then increase the HP. And then he can't, like, brute force his way through it. So, like, that would definitely be a problem, but when they replace the character, they replace the character, you know? We'll see how long that takes. In PSR, Mayuri and Kapachi the most likely to come out again. We just don't know. I would assume Mayuri would make more sense, Mayuri and Soifon, because you would like to think they're going to try and finish out all the teams. So right now, Gin is going to be the thrust unit, thrust DPS. We kind of need that because Ikaku's kind of mids. Poor Ikaku, right, on both games. After Gin, it's like at that point, Slash is going to have a really good team. Spirit has a really good team. Thrust is a good team because, you know, Kaname is still really good. And then you just use Gin and Rangiku. So, like, Strike is going to need the next thing. Strike is going to need a new team, new character to make their team better. Because right now it's not. It's probably the worst team. So I would probably think Soifon or Mayuri. Because that's what the game needs. A new Strike character. After that, then they can do whatever they want. I would say probably Mayuri after the Strike teams. You know? I'm not sure he'll do better than a 5-5 Basby. There's no way a 5-5 Basby does better than Shunsui. There's no way. I'll take the L. If he does, I'll happily admit he's a flop. There's no way. Well, the final boss is speed, right? So Basby will struggle a lot in the extra waves. Unless you have Ganju. And Shunsui has the strong attack reset, so I doubt it. New Year's resolution? I'm not sure. Can you explain the Calamity character thing? Right, so let me pull up. Right, so basically, I uploaded this when I was in Japan, by the way. I think just like a few days before I came back. So let me just turn down the sound a little bit. So when it comes to Blood War characters, right, with the anime character in particular, things make a lot more sense when you realize K-Lab's release plan. They plan 6 characters in advance, 6 months in advance, right? Doesn't mean they spend 6 months creating the characters. It's probably less. They probably finish the characters months in advance, probably. And, you know, you got to plan ahead. Otherwise, you're gonna, when you're releasing 5 to 6 characters a month, you know, you can't do that if you're not planning ahead big time. So when the anime came out, we kind of got clickbait. Because before episode 1 even came out, we had a really cool banner with Ichigo, Oryu, and Chad. It had the 1,000-year Blood War anime visuals. Hype was at an all-time high. It was a good time to be playing Brave Souls. Anime just came back. Overall, really exciting stuff. But then, month after month after month, no Blood War. End of year was... Do I even like show it in this video? End of year, right? Was Safui. Super disappointing. Because even though it was a cool hype banner at the time, it's not what we wanted. We all wanted Blood War. And at the time, people were questioning that Caleb couldn't even do Blood War characters. They didn't have the rights. They couldn't afford to do Blood War characters. But ultimately, the reason at the time was that we had to wait 6 months. So that's why during the 7th anniversary, 7 months after Season 1 aired, we then had our first anime characters, like, you know, played Ichigo. We had Yachiru, Genmasai, Chojuro. And then when you look at their visuals, right, it's literally one-to-one with the anime. Right, it's literally one-to-one with the anime. Something that, of course, the manga characters couldn't do. So ultimately, we have to wait 6 months after the anime ends before we can get characters in-game. That's why, Season 2, characters started last year, February. Season 3 started in July, because it was the same situation. It ended in December. 6 months later, obviously in time for the anniversary, we get Season 3 characters. And you also can see here, right, with some of the characters here, these were just based off the manga. So, like, they're kind of like fake anime characters. I think... I said March or April. They actually came out 2 months earlier than that. Can I show Ichigo? Yeah, Ichigo's like the best example. Because, like, this is not how the anime looked. So, like, we were a little bit confused when this character came out. It's like, how did they get Season 2 characters out so early? Because no one expected Season 2 to be this early. It should have been, again, February. But then when you look at the special move animation, it's pretty much the exact same as the manga, which, to be fair, maybe looks a little bit better. But we were technically robbed of how the anime did it. Because there's nothing alike. It's more like the manga. You see he's flying down. He's not taking the step. So that explains how they did it early, right? But this is different. So this new Anime Calamity project, given that the anime episodes have been being worked on for the last year and a half, Caleb now, I guess, partnered with Period. Maybe they agreed to a situation or came to agreement. They now can release 3 characters as soon as the characters air, essentially. But it might not be straight away. It could be a week after, 2 weeks after, maybe the next end of the month after an episode airs. But 3 characters from the final arc will release from Calamity, and likely they won't be like this, where it's fake anime characters, where it's based off the manga panels, but using anime visuals. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, not that big of a deal. But I would like to assume, however the character's going to look in the anime, the character in-game would also look exactly the same, like we are seeing right now. But the difference is that they can release them pretty much 6 to 7, didn't mean to make that joke, faster. So, you know, Shunti, for example, that got shown last year. It took him a year to come out into the game. So that's why it's kind of a big deal. It's like we're going to get 3 potentially hype characters. We have no idea who the characters are. But we are going to get them pretty much straight away. Within at least, at most, 2 months. We'll get them while the anime is airing. Which is something that they've never been able to do. While also having the anime design. And probably animations too. So it's pretty hype. It's pretty hype. I'm excited for it. And it's the best time to do it. Especially with the final banner. Again, like if Ichigo releases, like a final fight Ichigo releases, we crazy. Next year we have another Aizen. We have more Aizen. Potentially Aizen. I don't know though. I mean, Tony makes a good point. I said like maybe it'll be final fight Ichigo, Aizen, Yuha. That would be crazy way. Like imagine you have the final episode and the next week they all drop on BBS. That would be way too good. But maybe they're going to space it out. Maybe again when episode 1 drops, we'll have the anime celebration banner to celebrate the final season. And then maybe for one Salvation Ichigo's there. Maybe 2 months later, when a big moment happens, let's say Adult Toshiro, because he's already been shown in the trailer. Not the new trailer, but the original one. Maybe we'll get a Toshiro. And then maybe 3 months, or maybe 2 months after that, when the episodes end, we get another new Ichigo. I don't know. They could do something like that. You know? It doesn't have to be one banner. They could spread those 3 characters out across 3 banners. You know, it could be 1 character from Core 4, and then some Core 2 characters, some Core 3 characters. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get 1 banner, but it would be cool if it was 1 banner. Personally. But yeah, unironically, Aizen does have a chance. It could be this one here, with him moving around. All right. We will not be getting much seasonal units around that time. At the time when the anime was airing, yeah, we were getting like seasonals and stuff to keep us occupied for the time being. Having said that, though, we are going to recap the year, do like our best and worst characters. I honestly, right now, besides some fumbles in character skills, so Shunzi, obviously, the thing to talk about there is Frenzy +3. Other than that, throughout the year, what was like fumbles in terms of like skills? I'm not too sure. The now not having Frenzy free everywhere was kind of annoying. Sorry, Nemu. The now being a Naz character, I personally didn't mind. Maybe Uryu being a Brave Battle character, but again, he's going to get 2 more Blood War characters. Ez not being a GQ character. That was definitely something that was like an issue at the start of the year. But I think, honestly, my biggest problem this year with the characters, too many seasonals. Way too many seasonals. We'll go look at the album after this run. Way too many seasonals. I would have rather have gotten canon premium end of month banners than the seasonal banners we got this year. I think it was made worse with the playable art characters, which I didn't necessarily mind. I actually liked it. It was different. It was kind of cool. I don't have a single one, and I like their portraits in game when they're on your like character box, not when you open up the full art. But other than that, it was like, eh. They released them way too fast. It was like back to back to back for 3 months. And they were all like GQ characters, so like it wasn't as exciting. While it's not the same, I do think Confused World and Blood War would have been instantly as repetitive. It would have been the same, because at least they're cooler. But like, Blood War and Confused World was done well when they first got added to the game, because they weren't monthly. Because it wasn't happening every single month, you know? It was spread apart. It was every 3 months. You had time to save for it, obviously, because it was a bigger deal. But you weren't just thrown at it so much, you know? That I could prove is ridiculous. Last premium banner was mid-June, right? I think? Yeah, it was mid-June. To be fair, though, I mean, premium banners are always, like, lacking every year. Like, this year wasn't any worse compared to the previous years. It's just kind of been a thing. Last year, for example, it was nothing but Blood War banners. Besides that one premium banner that we did get, like, mid-September. But other than that, it was literally just Blood War. At the end of last year. Post-anniversary, it's always like a bunch of limited banners. You know? At least this year we had some good value premiums. A little bit. With like the anniversary 100 million download banners. So we had, you know, Ichigo Okura. We had the Andy remakes. Is Power Human Con premium? He's a Meta Exchange character. The tech one is the premium one, yeah. So yeah, we quickly recap the year real quick. So, middle of the year, I didn't like this banner with Gin and Toshiro. I think they were just better character to do. Toshiro just received the character earlier that year. 2 characters that year. So Toshiro felt a bit repetitive, having 3 characters in the course of a year. Kind of like what you are seeing a little bit with Aizen. But it's also premium mid-month, so it's kind of like, it's whatever, right? It's also right after the end of year. You want it to be skippable. Gin was cool, but nothing crazy. Artwork-wise, not good, because it's a premium mid-month. They didn't put a lot of effort into that. End of month was kind of cool. It was surprising, though, because January end of month is usually a Valentine's banner or some type of seasonal banner, so this is the first time in years where they just straight did Blood War. Maybe they're going to do the same again this year, but make it be, what do you call it? I'll be Quincy's again, because we're still missing Quincy's in general. Point of entering as 1 stage. They did that last year for some reason. When they put the point of it as like a boss rush, it's only 1 stage. That wouldn't be a norm, by the way. It's probably just 1 time a year. But But yeah, this banner was relatively fine. Nanana was cool for it being Nanana. Driscoll was funny because of how OP they made him, but gameplay-wise, he's a bit mid. Esnot I really like. Would have just loved if he had Frenzy Free everywhere and not GQ skills. But I really like how they adapted him. Only problem with Esnot is that it's not Volstern Ditch. Honestly, the visuals could have been the exact same. Just make him in his Volstern Ditch model. And that's all I would have been happy with that banner. This mid-month banner, horrible. It was cool that they started to do some filler episodes as characters. But like, bro, our one Valentine's banner this year, and you did this stinker? You couldn't even give them Valentine's backgrounds? Terrible. They're not even premium too. Horrible banner. I don't know why they didn't just do like females. Why they didn't just do a Yoruichi or something like that. Guinness up all down. Okay, good Nick. Unless he shows him in Blood War, yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know what they'll think with that. I don't know why they... I mean, it was a low effort banner, obviously. But it's like, if you just made them females, it maybe would have sold better. This banner was cool for what it was. I liked it. I liked the designs with the Shinji Momo stuff. And also started off the 10th anniversary strong with a selector ticket that let you pick any of these characters. That was really cool. Unfortunately, we didn't see anything nearly as good as that for the other photo prints. You know? Mid-month was okay. You know, we finally got a base Halle Bell. Finally got a base Stark. I mean, we had one, but, you know, it was cool. End of month, I liked it. I was waiting for these characters to show up. Not an exciting end of month banner by any means, but, like, still a cool banner nonetheless. Mid-month, really strong banner for 100 million celebration. Ichigo and also Okura. Banner format should have been better, though. At least they had a Zenith format. You know, the Aizen and Byakuya didn't. Would have liked if they didn't have GQ skills and they just had, like, Frenzy Free everywhere. Similar treatment to what Aizen and Byakuya got. End of month was, I think, a strong banner. Esnot was good. Giselle was good. Good character choice. Good design. New design for seasonals. Overall solid banner. Mid-month, again. The mid-months this year was stinky. It's like they knew no one's going to summon on it. So, like, they didn't even bother. Even do cool characters. Like, Kon and Ururu. Boring. Overall strong banner. With the Toshiro, Mayuri, and Rangiku. Rangiku could have been anyone else, but I overall thought this was a decent banner. I skipped it, but it's like, you know, it was alright. Really good banner with Aizen and Byakuya. But again, the format was the problem there. Honestly, like, character-wise, they're great. Love the visuals. Would have liked if they had unique backgrounds. But for a pre-anniversary banner, that's what I want to see. I want to see anniversary remakes. So this year, going into 2026, 11th pre-anniversary, I want to see a 5th Annie Ichigo. Maybe a 7th anniversary Uryu. I don't know. Swimsuit banner, I like the character choice. I thought they were pretty good. 10th anniversary, character choice was perfect. Ichigo and Rukia, original design to a back. Whether you like the designs or not is personal preference. I overall liked it. Only good thing about the 10th anniversary, probably. Part 2, I think, was good. I would have just made Uryu an SP character and made Jushiro the Brave Battle unit, honestly. Other than that, fine. Playable art, again, like the idea of it, like the concept. Maybe not the strongest art, because it was just Nelio and Rangiku. We had too many swimsuit banners that year. And we knew we were going to get more with Burn the Witch, so cool that they finally did that. Like the banner overall with Burn the Witch. But by the time we got them, obviously because it got leaked 2 months in advance, artwork and all, it kind of ruined the hype a little bit. But it just felt a bit repetitive. Even at the time it was new, it felt repetitive because we just got on like 3 swimsuit banners. So again, I feel like the playable art banner for Nelio and Rangiku should have been a little bit different. This playable art banner was, again, decent. Nothing crazy. Sorry, I think the problem again with these mid-month banners that we saw post 10th Annie was the formats. It's like, I'm just not pulling if I'm not guaranteed in 10 steps. That's why I pulled for, granted I pulled for Giselle, but again, I didn't mind pulling because guaranteed in 10 steps. These mid-month banners didn't have that. But again, like I said earlier, too repetitive. We just got a playable art banner, and then we get another one the next month. So they were all GQ characters, Naj units, so weren't too exciting of banners. Also at the time, you know, 10th anniversary was quite bad. So morale for the game was at an all-time low at this point. Especially with these banners. But the Yoruichi, probably one of the highlights of the year. Really good unit. Ganju and Chad, whatever. I think they're as good as they are, given that they're Ganju and Chad. But Yoruichi was really solid. Really good fun unit. Maybe one of the best characters of the year. Also one of the more fun characters of the year. Next banner, liked the selection. Liked how the characters turned out. Would have just liked to have seen Nemu have Frenzy +3. Aizen and also Bambiel. Overall solid banner. Again, format could have been better. We picked the characters, so can't complain. Mid-month, though, or end of month, honestly, should have been mid-month. Noah and Nini should have been mid-month December. Because 2 character end of month. And I think it was way too soon to get Burn the Witch. Because we just had it a few months prior. So the filler pool was bad. Like, this is the first Burn the Witch banner I skipped. Because I'm not pulling. I know, you know, Bankai Shuntu was likely to be end of year, so I had to say for that. But it's also like, damn, you know, why are we getting Burn the Witch already? And then they also made Nini the better character of the two. And I didn't like how it was a 2-character banner where both characters are designed for the same team. It just felt like a nothing banner, to be fair. Crown stubs are the best, yeah. So, especially with that in mind, right? Fortunately, the mid-month banner was 3 characters. And also, it had less fillers with a Crown Stubber format and 6% pull rates. This actually might have been the best banner in the last, like, 6 years. Just rate-wise. Because you had a 2% chance to get a new character guaranteed on 10 steps. You don't get better than that. You really don't. So, this is a really cool banner. Meninja should have been better. I think they kind of hurt her a lot with the GQ. Giselle's overall solid. Basby's the farmer. Can't complain about that. And then end of year, like we spoke about, Shuntu should have Frenzy 3. Maybe Aizen should have been Bankayama. And then Ikaku, it's just Ikaku, really. So, character-wise, it wasn't bad. I just don't like the playable art banners. And, like, then we also had the selector banner that we picked. So, like, there was just too many seasonals in the second half of the year. Like, how many seasonal banners did we get compared to Blood War? Let me actually type it down. Do I have, like, a notes? Hold on. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 premium banners this year. 6. Because we had anniversary. When it came to Blood War, and we're not counting Blood War seasonals, just Blood War, we had 1. We had 2. We had 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 7 Blood War. And then seasonals. Even though, again, some of these are technically seasonal Blood War banners, they're treated as Blood War, but in terms of appearance, right? You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 seasonals this year. 2 of them being Burn the Witch. That was my problem with this year. There was more seasonal banners than Blood War. Obviously, they need to slow down. So, you know. And obviously, yeah, the seasonal banners, they're Blood War. They're Burn the Witch, so they're a bit more rare. I don't personally care about that much, to be fair. You know. But, like, again, this streak hit, again, especially coming off the 10th anniversary, which morale was an all-time low because of how the anniversary went. It's like we just had 3 banners back-to-back all being seasonal. 2 of them being swimsuits. That was not a good choice. That was not a good choice. Maybe I would have thrown in a Blood War banner for mid-month somewhere. Surprisingly, they didn't do that this year. I mean, besides, you know, the seasonals, right? So, yeah, I think my personal gripe with this year was just the amount of seasonals we got. It was a bit too much. Again, would have much preferred an end-of-month banner with, like, Dangai Ichigo or something, right? Doesn't have to be Dangai Ichigo. Just a hype, like, end-of-month premium banner would be cool. Go 5 action between Aizen. GG. GG. But yeah, other than that, I think we might probably wrap up the stream there. 1 for 2 hours. Maybe let's log into some Soul Resonance, do little Soul Resonance daily farming before we wrap up the stream. Would love to try out Shunsui and GQ right now, but we can't do that. We have to wait till the 2nd. Tomorrow. We do it tomorrow. So it's not too bad. Not too far away. We can't go that much a year in BBS, yeah, I guess. When Bankai Shuntu dropping in Soul Resonance? That's a while off. Especially now that it's free characters a week. Sorry, a character every 3 weeks. Personally, again, I was told by the developers that, to be fair, It was 2 years ago. They aren't even working there anymore, so maybe it doesn't mean much. But their plan at the time was like 2 years. 2 years to get to Blood War. But even without them telling me that, it's always like, it probably would be 2 years. Because that's what BBS did. It took BBS 2 years to do Blood War. Granted, different time schedules, because Blood War was not even like animated back then. But, you know, all the Sparta you have to get through, all the captains, all the forms, then Fullbringers, because they should go in order. I don't think they should be... jumping into Blood War before... What do you call it? Fullbringers done. What do you think I should do to get people to spend money? The packs are horrible. It always comes down to the packs. Because again, if we go on game right now, it's like... And the thing is, right, so there's a big whale in Japan who I believe is also a shareholder. So they actually go to the meetings in KLab. Now, the KLab meetings aren't about just BBS. So, you know, you can't, like, just make the whole thing about BBS, right? But it's like, he did mention Blood War characters, novel characters should be in packs. Even though the pricing is never going to change. It's, like, super expensive. It's like £80. £80 for 2 multis. On BSR right now, £60 gets me, like, almost a P. The character packs aren't bad. Like, I'm probably going to buy Ginjo's eventually. I have, like, 2 months to buy it. But they're every so expensive. And then the character packs, too, they don't get updated. So, it's like... It's literally only premium characters. And even then, they don't put any characters in there. At least no 10 fanny units or 9 fanny. Like, who's in this pack right now? Juve, they put Ichigo there. But then you're not guaranteed it. I would maybe buy it if I was guaranteed Ichigo. If they let me pick Ichigo, it'd be a waste of money. But I'd maybe think about it, you know? But it's like, when there's no Blood War characters in there, there's no novel characters in there. It's like, man, like, I'm just not gonna buy this, you know? And they don't do good deals. They just do these, like, just packs. So if they want people to spend money, give us good packs. They ain't giving us good packs. The packs have been the same all year. For the last 10 years. Even if it's technically not worth it, I would be tempted to buy a pack that guarantees me a unit. With that said, though, let me quickly make that Aizen team. $41. Aizen has come a long way from being shouted with his original Blood War unit, though. Shout out to him. Let's put this one in the middle. It's actually super funny, though. How this turned out with the characters, because, you know, when they did the Blood War units, the manga ones in particular, you kind of had to include everything, because technically this, at the time, you don't know how long the game's going to go, right? You don't know if the game was going to be here when the anime came back. So you kind of had to include everything when it came to this. So it was really cool that they did include Aizen in the chair, even if just for the character model in-game. It was cool. It's nice fan service, right? But it is funny that this Aizen is called full Aizen, with him standing up, pretty much like Final Fight Aizen, but his character pose is in the chair. And then, when it came to chair Aizen, again, my problem with this character was he's in the chair, in the art, in the soul bomb, but then he's not in the chair at all in the gameplay. So he's the one standing up. And then obviously this new one is in the chair. Why'd they change the chair? I guess they just made it more... I don't know. At least this one, I'm surprised I noticed that. He wasn't strapped down in the original one. It kind of just like he's sitting in it for fun of it. Model-wise, both are goods. The new one's hair looks better. Eye patch looks better too, but I think they always did a good job with Aizen, the original one. But I guess he is short. Probably the scale. I mean, to be honest, I think lately they've scaled down characters a little bit. You know, like Nozarashi is also pretty small, but then I think the original was also pretty small. But a pretty funny team. You know, the chair also doesn't have like stubs. They kind of have like stubs at the bottom that lifts it a tiny bit. But I think naturally the chair is actually smaller. Shouldn't be OP GQ support? Yeah, he's pretty good. He's just like Nanao. I think Nanao's better though. One, because she doesn't blind you. But she has the heals and barriers. That's a bit more useful. Right, let's open up some Soul Resonance. What is there to do right now? My dailies. Hold on. Yes, sir. One second, make sure I pull up the shoe. Should the air structure have been Zangaden? That would have been cool. They could have made that possible. But technically it would make sense because it's Bankai Shunsui. It's something I never actually realized in the original Blood War. Shunsui is like, technically it's not even Bankai Shunsui. I mean, it is in the Soul Bomb. But the whole character's gameplay was just Shikai. But to be fair, it was moves from the anime. So it's kind of cool. Show you the manga. You know, when he fights with... What's his name? Lige. Right, deploys the reset. Bro, if you want to do this, by the way, make sure you... Oh, they're not finished yet? Okay, never mind. Like if... Nah, listen, man. The EX for Shunsui is not... He obviously didn't get an EX attack because he has the new mechanic. And pretty much everything from his Bankai is included in the gameplay. I would not say the lack of... If you feel like it, fair enough, though, innit? But it's like, unless you have, obviously, the SP boost, it just doesn't matter. He could have been given that, though. That would have been cool, to be fair. Maybe that would have balanced the make up for the Frenzy 2, but for me, it's just the Frenzy 3. Right, so currently I need to start preparing for Gin. And also level 100 characters. So we just dump all my stamina here. Make sure I max all my units. Right now I'm also saving all my stamina refills for Gin. So I can farm some of the gear. 10! Damn, you need a lot of skill material, you know. Right. Anyone on BSR right now that wants to join? Is anyone in the global server? BSR pricing is great. It is. It is. I actually don't mind spending on BSR right now. I'm spending more in this game than BBS. Just because the price is. So for me, it's like, you know, this game isn't going to take me away from BBS. Never. But it's going to make me take my money away because I'd rather spend it here. Like, I haven't even, spent that much. I mean, I have, to be fair, for a gacha game, but, I only bought the packs, the limited packs for Toshiro. No, Ichigo. I never bought the Toshiro packs. So I skipped the whole bundle. I have 29k, 30k, and I buy the little mini packs every now and then that are available. So, I'm set. I don't even need to spend for Gin. But I'll probably buy those packs just to make sure I keep up with every character. Brotherhood is the 300 tickets? Yeah. It's the Trial Tower. It's this one, I think. It's like the last one I need to do. I kind of want to put it off until I get the new characters, just so I can use them. I could probably push on this one a little bit. But I'm like, you know, I want to wait. I want to wait. Maybe I can push in this one. This is actually quite difficult. One thing I noticed with this team is like Ichigo has really good damage, but he's kind of like until he transforms. Compared to this team, this has crazy survivability with the Aizen and Toshiro skills that they have. Like Ichigo is like no survivability. That team has no survivability. Let me do some Friendly Feast. We got 5 runs real quick with this team. Although I'm probably gonna use Momo because we need teams of 3. Let's get it. Build monetization seems pretty poor. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Like I'm excited for the Caleb game 2. For what do you call it? Jojo, but it's like, man, if their price is the exact same too, it's like it just don't work. Okay, we need to make sure Kisuke gets close to us. I mean, it works, it works. Kisuke's kind of annoying fight, I'm not gonna lie. That bro's always disappearing. Lovely. Get that turtle drawing. By being in the high. 20k is fine though. You'll get that. I was gonna say this is noticeably more difficult, but I am level 65 now. So that would make sense. Toshiro travels. This is the first difficulty. I'm barely clearing this. I mean, I'm clearing this, but like, it's super slow. Might die for the Bankai. Activate the Shikai. Yes, sir. Wait, Hisham, if you're still here, that's crazy. I'm not sure I showed this piece in the chat. Bro, I got some crazy pieces. So for those who want to see my characters. So none of my characters are duped for the record, but I did get super lucky with Ichigo's core stamp, so this is actually max duped. It's max level. But for Ichigo, this is my first piece. It's actually a pretty decent piece. Crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, ultimate charge rate. HP could have been better, but it is what it is. But I did get special attack, which is pretty cool. Second piece. Besides ultimate charge rate, this is like a really good piece. To be fair, I do have a lot of crit rate, so maybe now I could afford to go into crit damage, but like this piece is like really good. Unfortunately, the 6-star roll, not too good. This piece needs some improving. I did 6-star it, it gave me basic attack, it's whatever. But at least I did roll like crit rate, so it's not too bad. But this is a piece I need to upgrade eventually. Aizen though, my Aizen's crazy. So, really good piece here. Attack percentage, crit rate, ultimate charge rate. To be fair, could be better. There's no crit damage. But I did get ultimate damage by 6-starring it. This is the god piece. Absolute god piece. Crit damage 64%, plus an extra 30%, plus the crit rate. Maybe would have preferred a bit more rolls into crit rate. Attack percentage, attack, and I get battlefield skill damage plus 25%. 22%. Could be better. There's a better version of it, but that's still good to have. And then the third one, the God roll. Attack, percentage, ultimate charge rate, crit damage, crit rate, good rolls, 2-2-2-1, and 21% attack. And also battlefield skill damage. Crazy piece for Aizen. Torch I think could be better. Yeah, this could be better. I've not 6-starred anyone. This is actually a pretty good piece. Crit damage, crit rate, attack percentage. So I got 2 God pieces. But my third one's been terrible. That Aizen piece, by the way, I actually created. It wasn't even like a farmed one. I just created it for with the craft system. I think I got a really good piece here. Where is it? But it's attack, base attack, not attack percentage. Yeah, look at this. Ultimate charge rate, crit rate, attack, crit damage. But attack, it's not percentage. It's like, damn. That was the piece I was looking for. Kaname is quite built. I like this. Attack percentage, crit damage. Crit rate. Didn't roll it yet, but, you know, I could 6-star it. This is good. Crit rate, ultimate charge rate, element damage, crit damage. And I rolled the element damage, and this one's also pretty good too. So I've actually been pretty lucky with my rolls. Those are like the ones I've mainly built. I don't think I've gotten too lucky with... Yeah, this is kind of a bad piece. There's crit damage though. That's what that matters. So yeah, Kisuke could be better. Byakuya I think could be better. Not really fully built then. It's expensive though. Like I want to farm a lot of things, but it's like damn. It's kind of hard. It's like everyone needs a lot of resources, you know. Right, let's try this again. Next one. So again, when you get to level 65, you then have to go against 3 bosses. And also there is a... They're a little bit harder. I think you get 3 pieces and you get extra... Let me restart. I think you get 3 shards and then you get 2 like craftable pieces. Honestly, looking back, I don't regret spending the stamina I spent. But I feel like it maybe would have been better to spend most of your stamina on supplies to get all like resources to max your characters out, and then start spending your stamina when you get reach level 65. We are using controller, yeah. I set it up with the Aurelion. Lovely parry. Where'd he go? Yes, sir. Bucket them all quick. We reset the... we should get max axe here. Did I not have the counter? Why can't I donate money for tab trade? I'm not sure what you mean. Show the stats, we kinda just did. We can do it again after. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you mean sus here? Aizen did more damage? That's kind of funny. To be fair, I didn't like even activate Toshi's ultimate, so Toshi will probably do more damage. But Aizen do more damage is funny. You can't donate? I'm not sure. You should be able to. What's stopping you? To be fair, I'm not too much sure about the donate ones. I don't do those. To be fair though, little backstory. Obviously, I got banned from TabTray because I used like a VPN a while ago. But randomly got unbanned. Like this was like 2 years ago at this point. So that's actually pretty cool because obviously TabTray is really good for ORBS. But the thing is, I assumed the ban was the unban was accidental. So anytime an offer failed, I would never email TabTray. But I took a bullet. I went for it. I didn't get any orbs for finishing or 6-starring a character in raid, so I emailed them or went through the TabTray service. Unfortunately, they mugged me. I missed like 2,000 free orbs because TabTray raid didn't want to give me the orbs. They said I didn't 6-star the character, even though I did. Ridiculous. But I didn't get banned. So, we're chilling. I thought they would have saw my message like, hold on, shouldn't you be banned right now? How are you emailing us? But that'll be good. That is annoying, man. Oh, but that was surprising, though, with tap trade support. Normally, they always helped. But I guess it was more annoying that Raid was the one that said no. Like, I didn't do it. Like, what do you mean? I had 2 6-stars on my account. Luckily, I didn't spend money. I almost spent money to speed it up. I'm glad I didn't. Because that was annoying. Where is he? Is he going to do parry? Yes, he is. Never mind. No, he's not. Ah! Okay, we got it. Never mind. I just scratched my leg there. Bro is not sealing us. Is he mad? Okay, pretty good. Now we are too slow on the rotation. It's fine, they'll back up. Alright. If it's good enough, if you yeah, I'd say it's good enough. To be fair, right now, the pieces don't even need to be that crazy. Like, obviously, it's good to have good pieces. But it's fine if, like, only 2 good rolls you have, like, you know. The character and the weapon is a bigger factor, I'd say. And their core stamps. It's always good to have some good pieces when you can. Aizen's cool. I can't believe what on the second difficulty and I'm barely clearing it. Or like getting the max score. Oh, that was actually failed on their minds. I am cooked for that third team. I can't use the third team. I was kind of hoping to use Gin. But Gin's delayed now. So I can't even use Gin this week. I just have to take the L for this week. That's kind of annoying. No, man, we still got it. Can't wait for Stark. Yeah, Stark's gonna be fun. I think all the Espada will be. I'm curious how they're gonna do Aaroniero. Hopefully SSR. Probably gonna give him the Kain form. We might not even get test tube heads at Aaroniero. We'll see though. But I would have had a Kain. We'll take a Kain. Well, would have been a free parry there, but it's fine. Give Resurrection? Imagine. Imagine. Obviously, we won't get that because it's K-Lab, but the K-Lab property. But that'll be cool. I don't want to do my rotation virus. But hey, it's fine. Probably should have ordered beforehand. Good damage. And finish up with Aizen? Surely? Well, I maxed him out properly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did say I'm probably not going to, like, max dupe any character until, like, maybe Anniversary. But we might have to do Aaroniero. But I don't know, man. It's like, in this game, with BBS is different. It's worse than BBS, to be fair, because you have to, like, get super lucky. But, you know, like, just this summon session, for example, right? I was always going to do 25 steps no matter what. And I got lucky that within those 25 steps, I ended up pulling 5 Shunswees. while also getting potentially dupes of Aizen and Kaku, which I didn't get, but, you know, that's one decent thing about those type of banners, where there's a bunch of characters in one banner. With banners like this, when it's only one unit, it's like, okay, sure, it's actually kind of easy to get the character, because you just pull until you get them. We have a good pity system in this game, but also, it's like, if I get a dupe of Aizen, or let's just say a max dupe Aaroniero, B6, right? That's like 3 months worth of characters there. 2+ months worth of characters. And I do want to get every character in this game. So I don't know, I'm just like, eh. Do I really want to go for dupes on anyone? Or would I just prefer making every new team that I can make? Someone's good in BBS. We did end up 5-5ing max percentage, shouldn't we? And we swept the banner by like step 13, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I need to be fast on the rotations. We're letting that expire. Bonus ability for a Kaku. Give him probably dodge and attack. Low stamina? One of those two. Let's transform first. And then go into Aizen. We break 2. This could be big damage here. Enough to kill though? Probably. Potential big damage here. Hope we get a crit. I think we got a crit. Aizen! Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can get Ichigo skin. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, we didn't do too bad. For having increased difficulty on this part, it's not too bad. We got the max score that we technically could get. You know, obviously you can get bonus. I'm 43rd right now. 43. And you want to get 70k? How much is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Why is it not 100 here? Basically, like, what, 680 jades a week? That's pretty good. Assuming you can get all 3. You can get the 70k, which you eventually will. That's cool. Not too bad, not too bad. With that said, if anyone is on global... Nah, let me just open the room. I've not really had some good teammates, though. I'm not going to lie. When Giselle releases... Yeah, we're getting... Right now, my goal on this game is to put every character. At least once. At least once. The question will be when will I go for dupes in it? Right now, it might be for full Holo Ichigo. Because that'll be the next big character. Who I assume they'll do for like 6 Annie. Sorry, half Annie. That's what these games like to do, you know? Don't expect to see him anytime soon. Damn, is no one playing? Is no one up right now? It is early. Got Toshiro, lovely. All right. The auto's better. Auto's really good. You know, we might even auto ourselves. Let's actually auto. Because unironically, I think for me, it also did better last time with Sergeant. But then again, I did improve my stats. I can't believe this guy's a boss, though. I didn't even know his name until this game. Who's very character? Probably Aizen. But the thing is, I've been in a situation where like I played every character multiple times throughout the last couple years. It's like Ichigo was really cool. Ichigo was my favorite character at the time. The beta came out, you know? But that was like 2 to 3 years ago. So Toshiro was someone I didn't really play with much. And I do like him a lot more now in Global, now that I know what he does and how he works with Aizen. But Aizen was like the first fully new character. So I definitely prefer Aizen the most in this game. But also Aizen's crazy. It's actually insane how good he is for like a month 1 character. Decent damage. I wish they fixed the visuals though. Maybe it's me on emulator. My Aizen has like pink effects when he breaks the screen. It shouldn't be like that. Yo, shout out to Taylor though. Okay, we need to play because I'm getting no parries right now. Let's go Toshiro. We're not getting like any benefits here from the parries. This is like the first time I'm getting gapped in damage. Let's transform now, because I think I have enough time to get the ult off. Did I get the +5? I don't think I did. You don't play the game? Too bad, this boss isn't meant to be killed. It's more so just like how much damage can you do in like 3 minutes. That's crazy damage, hello? Huh? Damn! I'm surprised he let you do that much damage. How did Taylor like fall off there? Yeah, Fighting was crazy, but I think he was like super debuffed when he's in that weakened form. Because if I'm doing 30 mil, you can only imagine what max dupe Aizen's gonna do, you know? Okay, let me just activate the ultimate. They're not the best we've had. We'll go with it, we'll go with it. Yeah, it's just do as much damage as you can. Why are we doing so much damage though? That's crazy. It'd be nice if I could get those parries off though. No, we don't have any dupes in Aizen right now. But no, this boss is giving crazy damage numbers. This isn't normal for me. I want to get one more big nuke off. Let me get touched to ultimate first. Back to... we're messing. We're fumbling. How many times do I have to hit him before he breaks? I swear I've hit him like 4 of those. Oh, we're taking big damage here. Hold on. Oh, we couldn't even get the parry there. But we aren't breaking. Oh, the damage stops. Yeah, we're not doing any damage. That's funny. I did see they compensate sign. I did all that. It just didn't do anything. Okay. What happened to the Taylor guy? I think he DC'd. He was doing good damage until, like, something happens. So does that mean everyone is the same rank? No, everyone has... I guess it's, Some people are doing crazy damage. I'm top 10? Okay. I think that's new for me. A little bit. At least in my server. Okay. Max dupe Aizen. With the max dupe core stamp too. How do you even manage that? I mean, I did it with Ichigo. But like, that's also like insane luck too. To max dupe the core stamp. That's crazy. But then, to be fair, you can buy corridor keys. Either way, fellas. Let me hop back onto BBS. Looking at stream now. A little bit of BBS, a little bit of BSR. Overall fun time on stream. So happy to have Shunsui. Probably gonna mention it every time we talk about Shunsui. Would have loved if he had Frenzy plus 3. But at least we can make this team now. Yes, sir. Would be cool if you could get the aura effect in the actual like home screen too. You know? Now we just need Lige. Now we just need Lige. Either way. Appreciate that everyone that came out to the stream. Might be our last BBS stream of the year. I mean, it will be, obviously. I'm not sure when our next stream BBS. I'm actually not sure when. Because we're not getting a big update anytime soon in January. And also, end of month January, I'm probably not going to summon. At least not enough to make it a stream. We'll see. We'll definitely stream some BSR, because they're getting Gin soon. Hopefully they don't delay him again. You know? But it is what it is. But yeah, very happy to have Shunsui. Happy to have him 5-5, most importantly. Appreciate coming to the stream. We'll be uploading plenty of BBS videos, but probably not, like, a lot of streams. By the way, take care, fellas. Yay!